Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Caitaniya Caritamta. Adi Lila, chapter 8, text 40. Vrindavana dase pare koti namaskar. Aiche grantha kari ten hotari la samsar. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. I offer millions of obeisances unto the lotus feet of Vrindavan Das Thakur. No one else could write such a wonderful book for the deliverance of all fallen souls. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, we can see how humble he is. He's saying millions of times he's offering obeisances unto Vrindavan Das Thakur, who is the Vyasadev of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. As Vyasadev recorded Krishna's pastimes in Srimad Bhagavatam, Vrindavan Das Thakur recorded Lord Chaitanya's pastimes in Caitanya Bhagavat. For who? For our benefit. To retrieve us, we are the fallen souls. Narayani Chaitanyera Uchista Bhajana Tanra Gharbe Janmila Ashridasa Vrindavan. Narayani eternally eats the remnants of the food of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur was born of her womb. So Vrindavan Das Thakur's mother, her name is Narayani. Narayani was the niece of Srivas Thakur, one of the close associates of Lord Chaitanya, one of the members of the Panchatattva. Yes, it's written here, we will read on. So in the text 43 of the Gaura Ganodesh Dipika, a book written by Kavi Karnapur that describes all the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and who they previously were, there is the following statement regarding Narayani. So Lord Krishna, he came 500 years ago as Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is Lord Krishna. So the associates of Krishna also came when Lord Chaitanya came, but they took different forms. You know, for example, when Krishna was with the gopis, so how would the gopis come to meet Lord Chaitanya? They can't. He's in the form of a sannyasi. So they took male forms. Gadadhar Pandit, he's an expansion of Srimati Radharani. So he's taking a male form. Similarly, Ramananda Raya. Ramananda Raya is expansion of Vishakha and Arjuna. Swarup Damodar, he is Lalita Devi. So Lalita Shakhi in Krishna Leela is Swarup Damodar in Chaitanya Leela. They took male forms so that they can associate with Lord Chaitanya. Ambikaya Swasaya Sen Namna Srila Kilimbika Krishno Chishtam Prabhu Jana Seyam Narayani Mata. When Lord Krishna was a child, he was nursed by a woman named Ambika, who had a younger sister named Kilimbika. During the time of Lord Chaitanya's incarnation, the same Kilimbika used to eat the remnants of food left by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Kilimbika was in Lord Krishna's pastimes. She was the younger sister of Ambika, one of the nurses of Krishna. And this same Kilimbika has come as Narayani in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. All this is recorded in a book called Gaura Ganodesh Dipika, and it is written by Kavi Karnapur. He's a great devotee. Not ordinary people can write such things, but he's written, for example, a personality in Chaitanya Leela. Who is this personality in Krishna Leela? So this Kilimbika was Narayani, who was a niece of Srivas Thakur. Narayani, Vrindavan Das Thakur's mother, she is the niece of Srivas Thakur. Srivas Thakur is one of the Panchatattva. Later on, when she grew up and married, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur was born from her womb. So Narayani, she used to get the remnants of Lord Chaitanya. The food, Lord Chaitanya would give her his own food. Remnants of his food was given to Narayani. So a devotee of Lord Sri Krishna is celebrated in terms of devotional service rendered to the Lord. Thus we know Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur as the son of Narayani. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur notes in this connection that there is no reference to his paternal ancestry because there is no need to understand it. So there is not much informed about Vrindavan Das Thakur's father's side, because his mother is already, she's like a great personality. She's Srivas Thakur's niece, and she is getting the remnants of Lord Chaitanya. So no need to understand the other part. Tanra ki adbhut Caitanya Charita Varnana Yahar Shravane Shuddha Kaila Tribhuvana. What a wonderful description he has given of the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Anyone in the three worlds who hears it is purified. So this is the result of hearing transcendental literature, that our heart gets purified. We get uplifted, we can get liberation, we can go back home, back to Godhead. You know, we may read some fiction, we may read some books. There's so many genres of books we may read, but it is only the transcendental literature that can purify our hearts, that can bring us back home, back to Godhead. You know, when we hear from the scriptures, from Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Caitaniya Caritamta, they're full of benedictions. The more we hear from them, the more our heart gets purified, the more we can understand our true identity. So that is the difference between mundane literature and spiritual literature. Ateva bhaja loka Caitanya Nityananda Khandive samsar dukha pabe premananda. I fervently appeal to everyone to adopt the method of devotional service given by Lord Caitanya and Nityananda, and thus be freed from the miseries of material existence and ultimately achieve the loving service of the Lord. So this material world is Dukhalayam Ashasvatam, a temporary place of misery. But we are here in the material world. How can we get out of this temporary world of misery? By engaging in devotional service as given to us by Shishi Gaur Nitai, as given to us by Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. And if we do that, we can revive our love of God, which is there in everyone's heart. It is not an artificial imposition on the mind. It's not that we have to put it there. It's already there. We simply have to revive it. Vrindavan Das Kaila, Caitanya Mangala, Tahate Krishna, Caitanya Leela, Varnila Sakala. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur has written Sri Caitanya Mangal, and therein described in all respects the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. So by hearing the pastimes of the Lord, our heart gets purified. We get free from material attachments, and we can revive our attachment to the Lord. Sutra Kari Sabadila Karila Granthana Pache Vistariya Tahar Kaila Vivarana. He first summarized all the pastimes of the Lord and later described them vividly in detail. Caitanya Chandrera Leela Ananta Apar Varnite Varnite Grantha Haila Vistar. The pastimes of Lord Chaitanya are unlimited and unfathomable. Therefore, in describing all those pastimes, the book became voluminous. So Lord Chaitanya, he's the Lord himself. The Lord is unlimited, so his pastimes are unlimited, his glories are unlimited. And so Vrindavan Das Thakur tried to record as much as he could. It's a big book. Vistar dekhiya kichu sankocha haila mana sutra trita kona lila na kaila varnana. He saw them to be so extensive that he later felt that some had not been properly described. Nityananda Leela Varnane Haila Avesha Chaitanya Rashesha Leela Rahila Avashesha. He ecstatically described the pastimes of Lord Nityananda, but the later pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remain untold. So Vrindavan Das Thakur has not mentioned much of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes in Jagannath Puri after he took sannyas. Se sabalilara shunite vivarna Vrindavan vasi bhaktera utkanthita mana. The devotees of Vrindavan were all very anxious to hear those pastimes. Vrindavana kalpadrume suvarna sadana mahayoga pitatahan ratna simhasana. In Vrindavan, in a great place of pilgrimage, underneath the desire trees, is a golden throne bedecked with jewels. Kalpadrume, under the desire trees. Suvarna sadana, a golden throne. There is a golden throne bedecked with jewels in Vrindavan underneath the desire trees. Tate vasi ache sada Vrajendra Nandana Shri Govinda Deva Nama Sakshat Madana. On that throne sits the son of Nanda Maharaj, Shri Govinda Dev, the transcendental Cupid. So who is sitting on that throne? Rajendra Nandan, the son of Maharaj Nanda. And what's his name? Govinda. His name is Govinda. He's directly Cupid. Lord Krishna is the original Cupid. Cupid attracts everyone's heart, you know. Who's the attractor of Cupid? Krishna. Krishna is the original Cupid. Raja Seva Hayat Anha Vichitra Prakar Divya Samagri Divya Vastra Alankar. Varieties of majestic service are rendered to Govinda there. His garments, ornaments, and paraphernalia are all transcendental. So Govinda, he's the Supreme Lord himself. He's transcendental. His form is transcendental. So his ornaments, his clothes, his flute, his, anklets, jewelry, everything is all transcendental. All of it is transcendental. Sahasra Sevaka Seva Kare Anukshana Sahasra Vadane Sevana Yaya Varnana. In that temple of Govindaji, thousands of servitors always render service to the Lord in devotion. Even with thousands of mouths, one could not describe this service. So Govindaji is being served by thousands and thousands of devotees. And how are they serving him? With devotion. The devotee has devotion. That's why he's called the devotee. So, although this is such a beautiful description, due to time restraint, we'll stop now. Did anyone want to add or comment anything? Okay. Caitaniya Caritamta ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare